with your girlfriend, but you don't want me to see nobody else, and I don't want you to see nobody else. But you and my boyfriend. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. It's me, Caitlin Marie. Yes, I am wearing a sweatshirt. Yes, it is 100 degrees outside, but we are not talking about that. I wanted to be lazy and comfy today, so I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
Deal with it.
I'm actually kind of sweating right now, and I kind of regret wearing a sweatshirt. So it is currently, today is currently August 6th, and people are either starting to go back to school pretty soon, or they have already started, or they're about to start, or whatever. I don't really keep up with it because I'm not in school anymore. Today's video is not going to be a back to school video, but in honor of summer ending, I know I'm sad about it too. Low-key, not really, because it's hot. I'm going to be filming a video just kind of giving y'all advice on like high school and just like school in general, things that I wish I knew before going into school, and some of these are also things that I kind of already knew, took into action, used in my advanced, I don't know what the right term is, I'm illiterate. I'm not going back to school. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is kind of the most important thing I wish I knew back in high school and recently learned, and that is just that it won't matter in 5 years, so don't spend 5 minutes worrying about it right now. And that could mean literally anything. If it's about a boy, if it's about, you know, drama, somebody talking shit about you, if it's about one bad grade, if it's, you know, you did something embarrassing and people are laughing at you for it. High school is such a crucial part in your life, and a lot of things are gonna happen. A lot of negative things are gonna happen, but a lot of positive things are gonna happen. Back in high school, I wish I knew not to spend so much time worrying about stuff that's literally not even gonna matter in like 5 years, 5 months, 5 weeks. Like, majority of people forget stuff in like 5 days. So just remember that things always get better. It just takes time. I'm not a serious person. But yeah, also kind of a serious one. Friendships end, it happens. Don't dwell on it and move the fuck on. People in high school change so much. Literally the things that you like, the things you enjoy, the people you hang out with, just everything kind of changes in high school because it's a growing point in your life. You figure out who you are and you kind of just grow, you change, and everybody makes it as like a negative thing to change. Like when friendships end, the other one's always like, oh, they changed. And it's like, I mean, yeah, they might have changed, but they might have changed for the better, you know? Like, some people don't always change for the worse. Friendships will end. It's just inevitable. Even after high school, friendships still do end. It's just a part of life. People change, people grow, people move on. It happens, but don't dwell on it, because while you're dwelling on this thing that's in the past, you're missing out on the present and the future. So yeah, just don't dwell, focus on the positive, and things will always get better. I swear it's literally not in focus, but it looks like it's in focus. I can't tell if it's in focus or not. Your assignments and grades aren't worth risking your mental health, and basically what I'm trying to get at is, yes, it is important to do your homework, do your assignments, get your stuff done, learn, educate yourself, but at the same time, don't let it affect your mental health. Like, say, for instance, my junior year, I was taking a lot of hard classes. I was taking physics, AP calculus, which literally murdered me. I had like some government class and English, and it was just a lot on my plate. It was a lot to handle, and especially AP calc, like that shit was so hard. I had so much homework literally every single night. It was horrible. The teacher was absolutely fantastic though. I loved him to death. He was such a fun teacher. He made the class bearable, so yeah. But I took my academics so seriously back in high school, which is why I feel like I'm so drained right now. As soon as I got home from school, if I didn't have work that day, I would literally spend hours on my homework. Like, I kid you not, I would get home from school around like 5-ish. And if I didn't have work that day, I would literally be doing homework until like 11, 12 at night. And it just took a toll on me because I would have to wake up at like 6 the next morning for drill team practice. So it just took a toll on my body, on my mind. It literally physically, mentally, emotionally drained me. And I wish somebody had sat me down and told me, like, look, yes, your academics are important, but if it is affecting your mental health, it's affecting your health in general, just like take a step back, chill, get a schedule, plan out everything, and just like not take so seriously. Like, yes, academics is something to take very seriously, but like, live your life, you know? You're a teenager, you're supposed to have fun. But also, piggybacking off of that, you're not a goody two-shoes if you actually care about your grades. Like, yes, in my last point, I meant to say, take a step back if you need to, but like, actually care. And I know a lot of people in high school try and act like they don't really care about their academics, and they literally just sit there for 8 hours doing absolutely nothing, not learning anything, and they think it's cool to not care about education, about your academics, and about learning. But in reality, it actually is. My next point is get involved. Literally, high school was so much more bearable when I got involved and I joined drill team because A, I made so many friends. Like, it's incredible. We just bonded over like certain classes, certain teachers, just things in general, just life in general. We bonded so much over, and it made high school literally so much more bearable. Like, in my freshman and sophomore year, I skipped high school so much because I just didn't want to go. I wasn't interested in it. I didn't have motivation to go to high school at all. I was also going through like mental health stuff, but I never really like focused on it. But then I joined drill team in my junior year, and I continued it in my senior year, and I don't think I missed a single day of, actually no, I might have missed like a couple days of school my junior and senior year, but other than that, I actually was like excited to go to school most of the time. So get involved. There's always something for everybody, whether it's like sports, clubs, art. There's always something for everybody. Find a buddy in every class for when you miss a day or you were having trouble. I knew this advice in high school, but I wish somebody had like forced me to talk to people. I was extremely shy in high school, and I didn't like talking to new people. It just gave me really bad anxiety. But I wish I had gotten out of my comfort zone, gotten out of my shell. I don't have to necessarily be like your best friend, but if you have a buddy in every single class, it takes off so much weight off your shoulders, so that if you're sick for like a week and a half and you miss a lot of information, you can just like text them and be like, hey, you know, what do we do in class? What notes did I miss or anything? To not be embarrassed about bringing your lunch, because school lunches are absolutely disgusting anyways. In middle school and then my freshman and sophomore year of high school, I was actually kind of embarrassed and didn't want to bring my lunch to school because all of my friends are like buying their lunches, and I just thought they were so cool because they got to buy school lunches and they got to have like good food. Little did I know that school lunches were like literally so disgusting. Do not be discouraged to email your teachers. They are there for a reason and they want you to succeed. I was always the type of person in high school to be shy and embarrassed about emailing my teachers if I was having trouble in the class, just because I thought it made me look dumb, and I've always been this type of person. I hate asking for help because I hate feeling helpless. It's not a bad thing to email your teachers, especially if you are having help, or especially if you have a certain question or you're failing for some weird reason, or you just have questions about like your grades or anything. It's not a bad thing to email your teachers at all. They are literally there for a reason. That's what they're getting paid for, is to help you succeed, help you learn, grow, become a better educated person. My next piece of advice is, it's kind of not really like high school related, but just like life related, but it also happens in high school. But anybody who needs to hear this, literally, I need to hear this right now. But relationship ended for a reason, accept that it's over and move the fuck on. Kind of piggybacking off of like friendships ending and friendships changing. If you are in a relationship in high school, it's majority of the time not going to last. Majority of the time you're not going to get married. It does happen to a very small percentage, but it doesn't happen to everybody. So don't always have that like perfect mindset of, oh, we're high school sweethearts, we're gonna get married, we're gonna have kids, we're gonna last forever. But if your high school relationship does end, just know that it ended for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Yes, take your time to grieve, be sad, but after you're done grieving, after you're done being sad and sappy and in your feels, take the time to just like learn, educate yourself, grow, and just become a better person. And that's information that I need to hear myself right now. So yeah. Anybody who's in the same boat, I feel ya. I feel ya. Go to football games, go to school plays, go to choir concerts, go to any school events, because you will regret not going in your senior year and you're looking back on all your memories from high school and you're like, oh shit, I don't have any memories from high school because I didn't go to any school events. You will absolutely miss it, I promise you, 100%. Always be careful of what you say on social media, because you'd honestly be surprised of how private your stuff actually is. I never had any issues with like stuff getting leaked in high school, but I have heard pretty serious stories of that happening to people that I knew, like acquaintances and stuff. If you are going to do something you know that is not the best, or that you know is not legal, or that you know is just not a good situation, yes, you are a teenager, yes, live your life, yes, do stupid things, but be careful. That's all I can really say. Yes, there is blocking, there is privating, there is all kinds of stuff you can to keep your stuff private. But in reality, there's also screenshots, leaking. It's just insane how quickly stuff can spread, whether it's rumors, whether it's pictures, whether it's tweets, DMs, whatever. Things do spread very, very, very quickly in high school, and it can go wrong very, very, very fast. So just be careful of what you're posting, be careful of what you're doing, be careful of who you're hanging around with and what's going on. Don't take a course you don't want to just because it'll look good on college applications, or because your parents want you to. Because if you're simply just not interested in the subject, or it's just too hard for you and you end up failing it, then it obviously won't look good on college applications because you failed. It's getting freaking hot as balls in here, bro. Get sleep and eat a good breakfast. I literally wish that somebody had forced this information into my brain, because I literally got like 5-6 hours of sleep every single night, sometimes even less if I was feeling rebellious and just didn't feel like going to sleep. And that shit takes a toll on you, let me tell you. Just make sure you're taking care of your body, because if you take care of your body, it will take care of you. Wear whatever you want, listen to the music you want to, do the things you want to. It is your life. Don't let anybody tell you to change it or to do something different with it. Obviously, this is like in reason. Wear whatever you want to within reason, because I know school dress codes obviously suck, but like, just follow them so you won't get in trouble. It is your life. Do whatever you freaking want to. Wear that skirt if you want to. Wear those freaking basketball shorts and pajamas if you want to. Listen to Ariana Grande. Listen to Drake. Listen to freaking country music, do whatever the frick you want to, and don't let anybody else tell you that you were living your life wrong. And last but not least, study a little bit every day. You will learn the information easier and faster, and you won't have to stress the night before a test. I literally told everybody, my teachers, my parents, my friends, I was like, I don't have to study. Like, I do so much better on tests when I don't study. And let me tell you, honey, that was a straight up lie. I was straight up lying to myself my entire high school career. You know, you almost failed a couple of tests because you're dumb and didn't study. So make sure you study, kids. It really honestly is easier and better if you study a little bit every single night than even studying for like hours the night before a test, because you will retain the information longer and better just because you're not cramming so much into so little time. So that is all I have for you guys today. I know I missed out on a lot of advice, so if you guys have any other advice or any other tips you have for incoming high schoolers or just people in school in general, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. Let's start a conversation just to help each other out. If you are an incoming high school freshman, just know these next 4 years of your life are going to fly by. Literally, they happen so fast. It may not seem like it right now, but within the blink of an eye, you will be a senior and graduating, and you will be kind of reminiscing back on your high school days, wishing that you had done more, that you cared more, that you kind of let loose and have fun a little bit more. But yeah, so if you are an incoming freshman, good luck, you can do it. The next videos you guys are going to see from me are going to be vacation videos, and I'm so freaking excited to go on vacation. I have needed a break for such a long time. I have been working my booty off, so get excited for vacation vlogs. If you guys have any other video suggestions you want me to do, leave them in the comments down below. I'm a little stuck on video ideas, and obviously I want to make stuff for you guys that you would be interested in, so let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. More than you would ever know, make sure to give this video a like if you liked it. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click the bell so you never miss when I post. Make sure to always stay grateful, thankful, and positive, and of course I will see you guys next Monday. Bye guys.